Hey, what's going on, internets? My name is H. I just wanted to give a review on the Loaded Lux Calicoe battle. I've never given a blog review, but as a diligent URL and Smack fan, I had to say something about this battle because this battle was epic. Not in the sense of the match Loaded Lux and Calicoe and them having last year having some insinuating some type of beef between them, especially from Calicoe's side. But definitely, what was said in this battle was epic because not once in the last year or so have we had such a gruesome sort of like a rapper being exposed the way Loaded Lux exposed Calicoe. Now, let me first say, from now, until now, and so on, Calicoe has been one of the leading battle rappers in the URL period. I mean, we're not gonna look at like grind time and stuff. I mean, all respect to grind time and and all the KO, whatever they do in Canada. All respect to them. It's great. They have a lot of good rappers, but everybody knows that the most entertaining battle rappers, I should say, come from Smack and URL, and Smack and Beasley doing a good job there. But let's get into this battle. The reason why this battle was so important is because of the fact that I mean, you've seen the reviews on, there's a lovely young lady that reviews about every line to line, and everybody knows. You've seen the battle. You saw Loaded Lux choke in the first round, and you saw how Calicoe rebutted her. Calicoe is a strong rapper. He's strong. He's really strong, and he's very smart. But what happened here was he was literally outsmarted. It was all strategic. That's all it was. You see, the fact that Loaded Lux came with this whole gimmick of the funeral, and if you watch the videos before the actual Summer Madness, all the videos he was doing, and when he went to the airport and all of that stuff, he was playing mind game. It's literally like a boxing match. What Mayweather does to most of his opponents, he plays mind games with them before the game. And then literally this was a boxing match. It was a boxing match because the strongest minded rapper is the one that won, because both of them can rap and everybody knows that. But this is what happened. Loaded Lux literally understood that he is more experienced, and he played it in his mind that he can literally out rap Calicoe, and that's exactly what he did. You see, Calicoe, who is good with metaphors, really strong with metaphors, and his flow and delivery is great. I mean, it could be better as it grows with time, but it's superb. But Calicoe came to this battle the same as he comes to other battles. The difference is the first round he did he took what he used is he used lines that are true about all the rappers, all the battle rappers in advance, like the round with them coming back because they have no choice, and then I think it was the second or third round when he talked about them, they're the reason why labels won't sign battle rappers. All that is true, and what he should have done is he should have used that mentality throughout his whole battle, or at least make one round where he just talks about how badly they left a battle rapper in terms of featuring their rap career and making music is because of those type of battle rappers, and battle rappers not knowing how to make music. Now it's changed because as you see a lot of battle rappers are actually making good music now, so it's definitely changing, and that's another story. But that's what he should have done. What he did wrong was he got way too emotional. He started getting angry. You can tell he started getting angry. He almost wanted to get physical, which is he's more Calicoe because he's from the streets, and we know about his dad and stuff. But everybody knows in a boxing match you cannot you cannot lose your head, because once you lose your head and you get angry, that's when you get knocked out. Everybody knows that, and that's exactly what happened to Calicoe. Loaded Lux knew exactly what he was doing in every run, other than the fact that he choked, which it happens. I mean, these guys memorize a lot of lines just for one battle. I mean, they memorize at least minimum three rounds, and sometimes even four, just in case, sometimes they have a draw and then they ask them to do an extra round. I mean, this is a lot of rhymes they have to remember, and the fact that Loaded Lux choked in the first round, he hasn't done this in a while. It's completely understandable, but everybody knows you choke and you give it to the other rapper. Everybody knows, but it makes the battle so much greater. The fact that he choked and still came back and killed Calicoe. He murdered Calicoe. And you know why he murdered Calicoe? Is because of the fact that Calicoe, in most of his raps, in most of his battles, he always talks about his father. And everybody knows how dear he thinks of his father. And Loaded Lux literally took the weakest point in Calicoe's heart, which is his father, and schooled him. He went to school with him. Those lines about his father being a Big Mitch backup singer, and he's Harriet Harriet, I forgot her name, Harriet something, being a better man than his father. All those lines. I'm sorry, you guys can watch it. Watch the battle and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But all those lines it's exactly how an older person would talk to a younger person, and that's exactly how he played it. I mean, his lines were very intricate, and they were very sharp and very metaphorical. Like he used metaphorical, almost like the days when we used to listen to cannabis rap. He literally went that deep, and they were very sharp in the way he delivered. Sometimes it was too fast, and you don't kind of catch it, but after you watch it a couple of times, you'll catch what he says. But it was definitely very, very, very enlightening, and I'm actually surprised that the crowd actually understood some of the things. I didn't understand everything, but I understood some of the things he was saying, because I didn't expect the crowd to hear that. Because every single time we hear battle raps, we always hear, "Oh, I'll come and pistol whip you. I'll shoot this. I'll shoot that." And Loaded Lux did use a couple of, he talked about guns, but he talked about guns very little. He used how we all felt in rap in the first place in the 90s, when Eminem first came out, when they had cannabis, when back in Criminal Minded days, the KRS One, where they used intricate raps. They used the pen game was so deep, like Rakim pen game. Like, I'm not comparing Loaded Lux to Rakim, but I'm just saying, like, he literally went and wrote it so sharply that it outsmarted, outwitted, and completely outcharmed Calicoe, and which was fantastic, because it worked perfectly. That's exactly what he needed to do. Loaded Lux literally had to just come, literally as a father talking to his son, and he did that, and it completely worked. I think Calicoe will bounce back from this. I think he's a very strong battle rapper, and he will come back, and he will definitely learn from this. I think he took the whipping like a man. He did take the whipping like a man, because everybody knows. And Loaded Lux didn't even finish. He didn't even finish all the raps. I so badly want to hear what else he had to say, because he was just escalating and escalating and escalating. Bringing the picture on the Calicoe posted was brilliant. The whole casket and the woman mourning with the black flowers, he literally outplayed Calicoe. That's what he did. But you guys watch the rap, watch the battle again, and you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Again, I say I'm a fan of Calicoe. Like, I thought Calicoe did a lot in this thing, and he did. I mean, he was right. He did come up very fast, But if you're a good rapper, that's what happens. He demolished Math. He completely demolished Math. He demolished Arsenal in Detroit. He was on point, but he literally was outboxed, literally by skills and talent by Loaded Lux. It was pure mind game. That's what it was. It was just pure mind game. But that's my review for Loaded Lux and Calicoe battle in Summer Madness 2012.